Let me start with this schedule, Mannix, and the importance of the NBA coming back and playing these games on Christmas Day. What do you think?
I mean, the NBA understands that at least for the first quarter of 2021, it's highly unlikely that we see fans in the stadium. So to maximize their revenue, it's as simple as maximizing their games. And by starting the season during Christmas week, you can squeeze in a 72 game schedule that ends sometime in late June. And that's equally important, Dan, to this process as well. I mean, Adam Silver has said this to me, said this to others, like they want to get out next year before the start of the scheduled Olympics. They don't want to be playing deep into the summer and competing with swimming and track and field and things that people watch during an Olympic cycle. They want to be out at a normal time so they can reset their calendar going into the 2021-2022 season. So by starting in late December, they can get as many games as possible. They can fulfill their regional sports contracts, which is important, maximize those national contracts, and at least generate as much revenue as they possibly can.
Yeah, but the Players Union is going to push back on this.
Yeah, the Players Union has pushed back on this, will push back on this. I mean, Michelle Roberts, her comments this week to The Athletic are in line with everything she said to other reporters, including me. I mean, I spoke to her, back in August and asked her about this specific question, knowing the NBA would probably want to get back at some point in December. And she said to me that 2020 just didn't feel like a realistic possibility. And now here you are, a couple of months before a penciled in start date, and Michelle Roberts is saying the exact same things. Now, understand, Dan, there are probably half the teams in the league that are going to be ready to go. You had 8 teams that didn't go to the bubble that have effectively been off since March. You've got another half dozen teams that were done in mid-August. I mean, there are teams out there that are ready for that start, but you can't underestimate the power of one team and the power of one player, and that's the Lakers and LeBron James in this process. I mean, I talked to a player just last night, and he told me, he's like, if LeBron doesn't want to play, we're not playing. So it probably isn't as simple as that, but LeBron James will have a big influence in this process.